you know what? I'm about to post cringe online. Maybe I should stop.
I'm about to post cringe on main.
Oh, welcome to the Alpha Primos podcast, the show where we talk about anything and everything, from having a crush on Julia Stiles to wondering where the fuck are the Epstein files.
Dang!
Hey, I'm Juan Solo.
That's a really good one, dude. That's a really good one.
Thank you.
I am also wondering where those files are, and my name is Paco.
There are 10 things I hate about Trump, and the files is one of them. Get it? Julia Stiles is in there.
That's a really good one.
Look, I understood it, and that's all that matters. I'm sure the alphas understood it too. Speaking of which, alphas, we got a comment from the cheek spreader himself, the
Goddamn
Super
right.
Saiyan Chicken.
Acknowledge him.
Yes, we must acknowledge him along with the rest of our alphas from the pack. Hold up. My screen's glitching out.
I'm not spreading my cheeks for him. If that's what you're after, like, he gets the finger point.
Yes.
He gets the...
Uh-oh. I am not joking when I say my screen is legitimately glitching out, and now I can't see his comment.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
All right, I got it. Here we go. Okay. It says, I'm not too bothered by the GTA 6 delays, but I hope the length of development means we're in for some pristine twerking mechanics.
That's the first place I'm going in the fucking game. I'm going straight to the strip club. Fuck all the missions, going straight to the strip club. That's exactly what I'm going to fucking do.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, while on the subject of Grand Theft Auto 6, I should be upfront about this with the alphas. And it's
Experiment Gator? What do you think they're going to name it?
They'll name it Bucky.
Peppermint Gator.
But all right, so I feel like we there's so much news coming out, and well, it's not even news; it's more like rumors at this point. There's so much rumors and speculation coming out about Grand Theft Auto 6 that I feel that we are going to be talking about Grand Theft Auto 6 like every episode. And look, we've clearly shown that we could talk about this literally all day, days, plural, till the game actually comes out in November 19, 2026.
Oh, right. It's the new year already. I still haven't adjusted to that.
So with that said, from here going forward, at least just for the sake of giving you guys a break from hearing us just talk about this game forever, we're going to hold off on Grand Theft Auto 6 like news unless it's like something official, be it like maybe when the next trailer drops, or if there's some kind of like big massive leak or something that just results in us having to talk about it, then we'll talk about it then. But as far as like any of these other like rumors that are coming out, I feel we're just never gonna stop, especially because so much of it is like so like unverified. It very much is source, trust me, bro. And I get it, that comes with the territory of this, especially because this project is so secretive. It just lends itself to more speculation and whatnot. But for those of you alphas that are curious and you want to see it for yourself, I believe the account is called Grand Theft Auto Updates on Twitter. Supposedly they got leaks for the prologue of the game, some details on some of the content that allegedly got cut. Rockstar's boiler apparently broke in their building.
They blew it up.
What do they need water for? They need to be making my motherfucking game. They don't need water. Fuck that boiler.
You
all need hot water for? You don't need hot water to make the game. Finish my motherfucking game.
And the last thing on it was that, and again, this goes into the whole rumor speculation thing, is supposedly a video got uploaded to the website, but obviously it's not public yet. But people are using that as, oh, that means we're going to get something like soon. And it's hard to tell if it really will be like a new trailer as opposed to just, it could just be a clip. You know, they have
it was
fake
specifically
TV shows, and movies in these games. It could just be a clip of like that or something.
It was specifically in the Grand Theft Auto website.
I believe that's what the heck.
If it was just in the Rockstar website, don't they got like 2 Max Payne remakes coming out that I want to play?
I mean, yeah, but I didn't look.
We haven't heard shit about.
Like I said, I didn't look into it. If it was specifically like on the Grand Theft Auto 6 website,
or if
it was the Rockstar website, who knows? But at this point, it's like, look, just take everything with a grain of salt. Because again, it just means they uploaded a video. That video does not necessarily mean it's a new trailer. It can literally be anything.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that. But as of right now, let's just wait and fingers crossed that this release date of November 19 holds up for this year. And speaking of release dates, the Amazing Digital Circus got a release date for their next episode. I believe it's in March. Here we go. Yeah, March 20 of this year. And again, this is going to be episode 7, I believe. Or no, episode 8, I'm sorry. So there are only 2 episodes left because the finale is going to be the 9th episode. So the hype is getting real with this series, despite how short it is. But the thing that I bring it up for this, because one, I'm excited for it. I like this show. I'm curious to see what happens in it. But also, so I'm in the fandom. I get the clips, I get the tweets, I get the you name it. And now I am very nervous that this is going to be one of those series where everyone's like, oh yeah, the show's great, but the fandom sucks.
Man, every fandom fucking sucks right now, dude. Let's be real.
But I feel like there are certain fandoms that like are known for like either being like cringe or hostile or you name it, and I'm scared that this one might fall in it because I got a clip on TikTok of the voice actors at a panel at an anime convention or something. And now the fan, to my understanding, made it clear that it was a joke, but I still think it's like weird or like cringe that they asked that or like said that. And it was that they said they asked one of the actors like to marry them, and it's like, I feel like we kind of just need to take it back and take it down a notch just a bit, even if it is a joke. I feel like that's still in the realms of like, maybe we shouldn't joke about that, or we shouldn't.
It's still like that's crossing into the realm of like the weirdo that sent me like their fucking toenail clippings in the mail,
Yeah.
And plus that makes it weird for the next guy at the Q&A. What if the next guy was just going to be like, what's your Waffle House order? But now it's like
yeah, now
how am I going to follow how am I going to follow a wedding proposal?
Yeah, and
by saying have my children. That's how you follow that up. That guy said, hey, you're going to marry me. The next one says, like, hey, have my kids. Be like, sir, you're a man and I'm a man. We can figure this out. It's 2026, baby. We can
We have
figure this out.
science.
We have science. Yeah.
Right.
Test
Right.
tubes.
But yeah, look, and we've all seen Cringe at anime conventions, or we've seen the clips, we've seen the videos of panels and whatnot. I feel like some of the crazier ones that have happened recently was the oh god, there's that one girl that asked Deku Midoriya's voice actor about like a ship with
Oh,
one of the like the young characters, and it's like, why would you ask the actor about that?
bro.
Like
You know what?
that.
I feel like anime fan bases can be really cringe and sometimes really problematic. I feel like that's like, you know what, man? Somebody escort that guy out. You know what? You need to be escorted out for asking that question.
Yeah, maybe this is one of those like this could be a learning moment. So I feel like we offer the best advice, and I feel like our record is still very strong. And I would say that we need to keep that standard like throughout the entirety of this show, of this podcast. So Alphas, the day we stop offering good advice is the day our channel gets hacked because it's not us. Um, but maybe it should be a rule. If you're at some type of like meet and greet, fandom, you name it, and you're gonna ask a question, the rule should probably be if you wouldn't ask this to your mom, don't ask them.
Hey, that's solid. That's solid advice, man. That's solid advice.
That's not bad. Yes.
Right. Some exceptions may apply, but not here.
Right. Don't ask them where babies come from.
Yeah, no.
They're probably not the one to answer that.
Yeah.
That one's exclusively for your mom or dad.
Yeah. That is a level of advice that might be above even us here at the Alpha Primos. But oh man, there's no kidding what you find online nowadays.
Yeah.
Speaking of cringe,
Mm-hmm.
have you guys seen the Reddit mods video?
Yes.
I don't think I've seen this.
Okay. So there's like a stereotype when it comes to like Reddit mods.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this video just further proves that cements like that stereotype, and I feel like anybody who is a Reddit mod, be it could be a great community, they could just be you can no longer admit that to anybody in public anymore. Reddit mods have been like set back even further than we thought we could.
It's really cringy, dude, because so the Cliff Notes version is that this was in the Livestream Fails subreddit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And this moderator pinned a comment that was for donations for a potential like reality show or some shit.
Yeah.
That was going to be like top fan or number one fan, something like that. But if you looked into it, it was pretty scammy. Like a lot of people donated money, haven't seen shit from it. So he got all of his privileges taken away. He's banned from the Reddit or whatever. And then this motherfucker decides to upload a video saying like, this isn't my fault. This is Reddit's fault.
Oh no.
Because they didn't give me lawyers. They didn't give me money. They didn't give, like, it's the cringiest shit. It was to the point that like I was watching I was watching Moist Critical talk about this video, but like I had it playing in the background while I was like cooking and stuff. And I was like, there's no way this is real. This is a joke, right? This is a satire. Some actor was like, it'd be funny. This is gonna be my SNL fucking audition tape. Like, I'm going to pretend to be like the stereotypical this person doesn't exist in real life Reddit bot. But no, this dude does fucking exist. and and everything in that video was 100% his real opinion, and he wanted it to be taken seriously, and it's like, oh, it's so bad. It's not a good look. It's just not. Mm-hmm. It reeks of desperation.
Yeah, and again, this is being, he only got like his moderation like privileges removed because he promoted a scam. And in this video, it's basically like him refusing to believe and accept that the whole thing was fraudulent, like he's choosing to die on this hill that no, it's real, and they haven't released any proof that it is a scam. And it's like, dude, look at the writing on the wall. They were taking money and there's nothing to show for it. Like, mm-hmm. I mean, it's not that hard to put two and two together, my guy.
Yeah. It's a very long video too. Like, it might just be because I haven't actually watched the.
I'm trying to find like the legit one, like,
yeah,
but I keep just getting like people reacting to it.
I didn't know how deep this rabbit hole went because I saw it. It came up on my YouTube feed again today, but this time Hassan was talking about it, and I was like, what? Why? What? Well, I guess it was our Livestream Fails. I mean, maybe like he had beef with Hassan, and then I like played. I wasn't paying 100% attention. I think my mom called, so I was talking to her while the video was playing. Well, apparently, yeah, this dude had major beef with Hassan. Has been beefing with Hassan forever. And so it's like, why are they blaming me? It's like, man, I promoted this scam. I lost my fucking mod privileges have been revoked. It's fucking Hassan's fault. That goddamn Hassan. He tricked me again. Stupid sexy Hassan. But yeah, there's more lore to this guy. Apparently he used to work at Twitch as well.
Mm-hmm.
According to what Hassan was saying. He's one of Destiny's biggest fans, and I know Hassan and Destiny have kind of been beefing. And from Hassan's perspective, this dude tried to take over our Livestream Fails to make it like an anti-Hassan subreddit. That's just Hassan's. I don't know. I'm not investigating this shit, and everyone's got beef with Hassan apparently.
That's also the other thing about like in the video is because that the thing that he was promoting, the scam, was that it was that like fandom, like reality, like competition show. Yeah. I believe the premise was that it would be like a streamer, influencer, whatever, an internet celebrity, and a fan, and that they would do like, I don't know, these challenges, these games or something, like, and then whatever the money that gets won would go to the fan. Like, that was the idea about it. And this dude in the video is going off on how something like that would be perfect for our live streams fail it. And so that's why he was like promoting it, because he thought it would be a good fit for the subreddit. And I'm like, bro, what? Like, that does not sound like Livestream Fails. Like, that's not what it is.
The other thing too was that like they were like trying to get 20 million or some ridiculous number. It was like in the millions, but like double digit millions. And I think it was in Moist Critical's video that he was like, brother, you think Amazon is going to spend 20 million on prize money for this shit when the Beast games with Mr. fucking Beast only give like a million as a prize? What the fuck is wrong with like what?
Yeah, like there's just so many levels of this of like how
the internet is a
like
strange and crazy place.
and you know and like I said, this just further proves the stereotype, because we've seen Reddit moderator drama like before, and there was always like I guess like a joke or about like actually I was given like shit like that, and I was like, oh, he's got to be a Reddit moderator, right? Well, no, now this fucking proves it, man. Like, they really are like that, and I guess like the like depressing thing about this is that like this dude had to like get in front of a green screen, clip on the microphone, turn on the camera, and then record this. I can't even find the original video, so I don't know how long it is. But my point is, there are so many steps to where he could have just stopped and went, you know what? I'm about to post Cringe online. Maybe I should stop.
Right?
I'm about to post Cringe on main. You even skipped a step because like us, we're doing this off the cuff. So like we're pausing, we're saying a lot. There's no there's no pausing in that video. This motherfucker stopped and wrote.
He wrote a whole script. He wrote a whole script of this.
And then set up the camera, set up the green screen, and was like, all right. And then everyone claps.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I found an article on Dexerto. Here we go. By Virginia Glaze. Reddit mod demands to be treated as celebrity after getting removed from LSF. And okay, here we go. The reality show was called $1 Million Fan. And yeah, it was set to supposedly was going to air on Amazon Prime. And that it would have a record-breaking $20 million. That's more than the Mr. Beast game show that broke records. And if you go to the official website, it looks fake. But anyway, so that was the scam. But then here we go. But then when people started like commenting about it, this moderator would like be like, "No, it's okay, guys. I reached out to him. I thought the show was cool." And then he started deleting comments that were calling him out.
Mm-hmm.
And so then he gets removed. All right, here we go. So the moderator's name was Stale2000. Dude's real name's Brian. And then he posts the video.
It looks more like a Walter to me.
And yeah, where he pleads that moderator should get more support, and that Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities. Oh God.
There's a cringe in this. Part where I lost it was like, Reddit needs to give me lawyers. Like, bitch.
Okay, I found the video. Here we go. Thank you. What was the author's name? I read it. Virginia Glaze for linking it on the article. Okay, but yeah, the video is called "A Message to the CEO of Reddit." Spez from our Livestream Fails. former top mod. The video is 20 minutes and 56 seconds long.
Whoa.
So there you go. And I'm I'm gonna read the top comments. Biblically accurate Reddit moderator. And then he clicked post.
Oh God.
Dude got fired while being unemployed.
Damn.
The CIA would not have gotten this out of me with a car battery. It's insane that he kept the comment section on.
Hey man.
Oh man, this might be the first video that makes me confident in my appearance.
Jeez.
Oh my god. the, the last Reddit bender. All right, I think there we go. I think
it's so dumb.
Yeah, and
I feel that fucking Glass Onion clip in my soul when I was watching. It's so dumb. And then the Reddit mod's like, so dumb, it's genius. No, it's just dumb.
Let's see. Oh, I wanted to see like it has 171,000 views, and so I like to. I think there are more people like react. Like there's more views in the reaction channels, like laughing at it than there are like. But yeah, look, they had a quote on here that just yeah, here we go. So these are some quotes again. I'm pulling them from the Dexerto article saying where he said, Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. Reddit moderators have control over millions of impressions per day, and nobody seems to notice or care. Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers, not because they deserve respect, but because they actually have real power and influence. If not for the world, then at least for your $50 billion company. Maybe if you gave them actual support, it could go from 50 billion to 100 billion. Ooh. Yep.
Fuck.
You're a glorified comment section janitor, dude. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like, it's that, like, you know,
it's that ego
like
where
that,
you're like,
yeah, like that prison experiment where, like, if you get a little bit of power, you go crazy.
Yeah, that dare I say, privilege, entitlement, even.
Yeah, it's entitlement and privilege. Yeah,
and in the description of his YouTube channel, it says, "I do parody videos about the tech industry and Twitch," and I'm like, this ain't a parody.
This is your real you, bro. This isn't a parody.
Yeah, this is. I refuse to believe that this is parody.
It is 100% not.
Like, this is not an elaborate troll.
No.
Nah, he's for real.
That dude being 100% honest. Especially if you. I know Hassan ain't to everyone's taste. There's shit I don't agree with Hassan on. But you can tolerate it. I would suggest watching Hassan's reaction to it because since he's had history with this dude, he gives you some, deep lore on how this guy really thinks and acts. That makes you go like, yeah, no, this is 100% real. This ain't a parody. Like this dude really believes this.
Dang. All right. Well, that was an interesting
Tangent.
rabbit
Yeah.
What else we got? What have you guys been doing?
Let's see. Right now, I've been doing nothing. Doing research into a few trips I'm going to take this year. Right now is all I'm doing.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back to a con.
Yeah, I want to go to a con. You know who I like watching because she does cons is the
Swell Entertainment.
yes, Swell Entertainment. Man, I love her channel.
Mm-hmm.
She also has a channel because I'm a big car guy. She does Girly Pop Go, so it's all her car content, which is actually really good. I like watching hers because she does all the cons, and so she gives you like a really good breakdown of all the cons. And she went to see the most recent one she went to was CES, which is one that I want to go to as well. But con wise, my still the one that I want to go to that I just never save enough money for it because I start buying other random shit and in bills. Is I still want to go to a Star Wars convention. Still haven't been to a fucking Star Wars convention. Still want to go do that. But no, I plan on I'm going to Chicago this year because they're bringing that Pokemon Fossil Museum from Japan.
Yeah,
They're bringing it to the States, and it's gonna start. It's gonna be at the Chicago Field Museum, I believe. And so, I found out it's gonna be here from 2026 to 2027. So I'm making plans to go see that. And I want to go to Philly as well. Philly wasn't a place that I thought about going, but a few of our friends, Mark and Jordan, have been already, and they said it's a really fun place to go to. Which I'm not gonna lie to you, Philly was not like a place that I thought of. I'm like, you know where I want to
it
go?
Wasn't on the bucket
Philly,
list.
yeah, it was like Philly, bro. But Mark and Jordan were telling me like, dude, there's great bars. The Rocky statue, the Rocky Steps. You're a big history guy. There's all the American history. Cheesesteaks, and I was like, man, y'all are really selling me on Philly. Like, I wouldn't actually mind going. So now I've thought I'm thinking about it. I got plenty of vacation time this year to go, so I'm planning on making those two trips. Con wise, they're like I'm big into the UFO, encrypted, and conspiracy stuff, and I know there is a UFO con in Roswell, so that might also be a thing I want to try to do this year. But it's going to be hard. I'm going to have to choose because I only get 2 weeks of vacation, and during the summer we get really busy because I help with our reading program during the summer, and that's always a big thing. So none of us we don't take time off because that gets really busy for us. And then the only other thing too is since I can't really do my car hobby because that shit's expensive and I'm broke. I've been keeping an eye on my Pokemon hobby because this year's the 30th anniversary, and I'm just waiting for the next fight that I get to see at Costco. The next fight I get to see at Costco, because just like I'm great. I'm happy with it now because a lot of the prices are starting to come down because they're starting to print more. So like all these investment bros and people that were like buying sealed product and just go like, dude, like our local Walmart. Yeah, like our local Walmart. I know when they restock, and I hardly ever get to go and catch the restock because I'm usually at work. And a couple of weeks ago, I had to take a 3-hour lunch because I came in early in the morning. And they're like, "Hey, we need you to stay late tonight because somebody, has to go home. Can you just take a long lunch so you can work the shift?" I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, no problem." And I was like, "Oh sweet, it's fucking Thursday. They're gonna restock at fucking Walmart. I'm just gonna go to Walmart, take my lunch, and see what I can grab." Man, I got there at noon. And when I tell you there was like 15 people just standing there watching this woman restock, I felt creepy. I'm not gonna lie. I stood in line
You
with
felt like a
everybody.
Reddit mod,
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
staring.
I mean, I stood in line with everybody else. Like I stood in line with everybody else. Like I was like, I'm no better than any of these people. But like I stood in line with everybody else, and I'm just sitting there waiting and waiting, and talk to a few people in line. But it's a small town, so like everybody kind of knows everybody, or you've seen people. And I go to the local events that they do for TCG. And dude, as soon as like they opened up the line so you could go grab, it was like a swarm. It gave me flashbacks to Black Fridays back in our day, just because I barely was able to grab anything. And all of these dudes, all of these people, they just resell this shit on the local Facebook marketplace or at the TCG events. But now some people are paying. I don't know about here necessarily because I stopped going to the events, but like everywhere else, people are starting to panic a little bit because Pokemon's value, I guess, has gone down. The market's gone down. It's good for me because I can actually finally go buy the fucking cards that I want and actually get it at a decent price and not this inflated fucking $800 for a fucking card, or this crazy ass amount for this shit. But even before that, I was buying One Piece, and now, and I knew it. I knew it as soon as I started One Piece. I was like, you know what, this is gonna be like the next big like TCG, because when I started buying One Piece, what is it, about a year ago now? It's when One Piece really started to ramp up, where it started really, really starting to get more into the mainstream. Now, like people like Logan Paul, all these big names are starting to either talk about One Piece because they have been into it, they've been watching it for a while, or now, like, I'm sorry, but Logan Paul, fuck you, bro. Uh, now that he's buying, and it's like, dude, you're gonna artificially inflate this, and now and it's already started. I can't find any of it. I used to be able to find it at our local Walmart. I can't find it now. There's no One Piece. Very rarely can I find something there. I have to go to our local card shops to purchase, and I don't really go to our local card shops to purchase because I'm not going to pay market price. So I don't want to. Like, sorry, I just don't feel like paying that much for it. I collect because I like it. I don't collect to sell like other people do. Would I sell it? Yes, but I don't collect for that. I collect because this is the card that I want, because I want it in my fucking collection. This is what I want it for. Um, and yeah, so now, and then Gundam is another one right now that's it's not really big, but it's got some really great artwork, and I have a few of the cards that I found that are really nice. But that's my only thing right now, is because I can't do my car hobby right now. Because you guys knows I've always been to cars, and about the only thing I do in my car right now is go to get the fucking oil change, and that shit's $150. I'm like, man, I drive a fucking Altima, dude. Like, why is it so expensive? Why is this shit so expensive?
How much was my fucking oil change? I got my oil change. Oh, but I also did the tire rotation. It was like mine was like almost.
Yeah,
I think it was under 2.
Yeah, like, because I need to get my oil like soon. I'm already getting the warning on the car. But I know when we took my wife's car like last month to get the oil change, it jumped a lot. Like, it was maybe like $80 or something.
Yeah.
Whereas we were normally paying around like 50.
I don't get why it's so expensive. Mine's not even real oil. It's the fake shit that you put on popcorn.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Look, here's some more good advice. Mine went up because the reason I do most of my own work on my cars. I used to be a service tech for years, and I usually do the most of the work on my own cars. But the Ultima, when I bought it brand new in 2021, and I have a warranty on it and everything. And with warranties, here's some game for you guys if you don't know. When you have a warranty, what people don't tell you about the warranty is if you don't go get the work done at a dealership, or if you don't actually read your warranty, then your warranty, they'll have a way of telling you like, oh no, you didn't do the correct maintenance on your vehicle, because that matters. If you don't do the maintenance that's required, and then something happens to your car that should be covered by warranty, they will argue with you and tell you like, well, you didn't do the service. because you didn't do the service, this is why it broke, and so it's your fault. So now you have to pay for it, and your warranty won't cover shit. And they will tell you that shit till they're fucking blue in the face, and you're gonna end up having to pay for it. So now I take mine to Nissan, or if I do take it somewhere that's not a dealership to get it changed, I make sure I keep all the receipts. So that way, if something does happen, hopefully not, then and I still have a warranty, then I'm like, oh hey, I have all the receipts, all the maintenance has been done, this has been done, everything. I have a paper trail. So they can't tell me like, oh bro, like, oh, your radiator broke because you didn't do your radiator service, or you didn't do this, or no. I thought like all my shit's right here. And my dad's retired now, so like whenever I do have to get something done, I'll tell him like, hey, can you take it for me? Because excuse me, I'm at work. And he's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll take it. And then like he took it for me a couple months ago, and he's like, hey, you owe me an extra $50. I was like, why? He's like, because your oil change was $200. I was like, what do you mean it was $200? Like, bro, my shit uses 5 quarts of oil. That should not be more than fucking like $40 for oil plus the filter. And he's like, well, it's because, you needed an air filter and you needed this. And I was like, well, yeah, but
coolant flush? I need the coolant flush next time.
Well, no, it wasn't even that. It was like he did the rotation. He added the rotation, the oil change, and then the air filter. Look,
the cabin air filter?
No, not the cabin. It was just a regular ass air filter. That's another thing, dude. Some of this shit is really easy to do on your vehicles. If you have a car, just learn how to do it. A lot of it's very easy. Air filters, wipers, some of your most basic stuff that they will try to upsell you on, that you just don't really have to pay for to get done.
The filter one is the one that gets to me. It's like I go in for an oil change, and then he holds up the filter like, hey bro, dude, put that shit back and just change my oil.
But like, it's what we're supposed. It's what we're supposed to do. It's what we're supposed to do. I'll give you an example of why.
What pisses me off about like the
what.
Well, with the cabin one, what pisses me off is that like it's just right there, dude.
Yeah.
like don't even check it. I'll do that. Like, why you bother?
Well, I'll give you an example of why. So, like, if you don't change your regular air filter like periodically, it will, what's it called? Fuck, I'm forgetting words. It will, not fuck up your car essentially, but you'll see a difference. You'll notice a difference. But that's like if you're letting it go for like a really, really long time, and if you live like in a really, really dusty ass place like a desert or something. I'll give you an example. So when I used to work for Dodge, I wasn't a diesel tech, but I would work with the diesel tech sometimes. I'd help them out, like, oh hey Paco, do this or do that. It was real simple stuff, nothing complicated. And I remember one day they were diagnosing one, and the guy came in and said, hey man, my shit is really fucking struggling. My truck's doesn't have as much power as it used to, blah, blah. And this wasn't a fairly new truck, but it was a modern truck, right? And so they're looking into it, they're doing all their normal checks, checking glow plugs, checking this, checking that, checking the PCM, all these other things. And then, the tech that was working on it, he's like, man, I really don't know what's going on. And one of the older techs, he comes in, he's like, hey, check the air filter. He's like, what? And of course, you don't really think about it. He's like, check the air filter.
It's one of those things.
He's like, check the air filter. So they go open the air filter. The air filter's gone. There's not one there. And you would think, like, okay, so if you don't have an air filter, then you must have like a shitload of air going through, like, So
it got sucked in.
It got sucked in because the air filter was so clogged. And of course, on a diesel, they have turbos. Diesels have turbos. The turbo was working so hard to get air that it ended up sucking the air filter piece by piece through the tubes and into the fucking turbo. And of course, the guy would bring his truck to be serviced regularly at our place. And every time they would tell him to change the oil, change the air filter, and he would always say no. And whenever you do that, a lot of dealerships will have you like sign it saying that you denied these services, because later down the road, be like, hey man, we told you, but you didn't want to do it. And so, yeah, it's something can happen, but a lot of the time, unless you let something go like this, like for a long fucking time, and you're just neglectful, you're not really going to experience that. But like some of these things are very easy for you to do at home. It is not difficult. It is really easy, and you don't have to change it like every oil change. It's like every other oil change, or maybe every couple of oil changes. Just go in there and throw in a new one. Cabin air filter, if you leave it in there for so long, your air conditioning and your car will smell. You'll have a smell, and then once you change it, it's like, oh wow, like it does change all that shit. But yeah, like my shit.
That one, it's just like people don't realize how stupid easy it is.
Yeah,
it's just in most cars, it's just under like the glove box. Just take off the tabs, and there it is.
Yeah, and it's funny too because like I remember when I went the last time I took it, because there's no Nissan dealership where we live. I got to drive all the way to fucking Del Rio to go get the oil change.
Same with my Toyota.
Yeah, I had to drive all the way over there, and when I was there, I'm sitting there waiting for my oil change to be done. And the guy comes in and he's like, "Yeah, man, we need you to change your air filter." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, how much is it?" He's like, he's like, after the oil change and the air filter, it's going to be $205. He's like, $205. He's like, yeah. What kind of air filter are you guys? Is this like a K&N? Is this like a? He's like, no, it's just a regular air filter. So you're adding an extra like $100 and something to my bill for an air filter? Absolutely not. No, thank you. Just put my shit back together. The oil change is done, right? He's like, yeah. Like, and I used to be a tech, but I don't ever remember it being that expensive. Like, dude, no. Like, no, I'm not going to pay you $100 to stick an air filter in my fucking car. I can do it myself. And the air filter is not cheap anymore either. The air filter is going to cost you like $30, $40. I think mine cost me like $40 when I went and bought it. And that was at Walmart. So, I mean, yeah, it's going to cost you like it's not cheap anymore. If you're going to have a car, shit ain't cheap anymore. You better be able to. I say get an old ass car too. Get an old ass Toyota. Get an old ass Toyota. Do your basic
maintenance. K-truck. Them legal now.
Dude, I want a fucking K-truck so bad.
I want a K-truck so bad.
No, I really want a K-truck. I really, really want one so bad. I really want a fucking K-truck. I will sell my shit.
I have this stupid fantasy of like learning how to make soap and just like making a bunch of soap, getting a K-truck and driving down to like the fucking farmer's market in overalls and just setting up a post like old time JJ's good time soap and just sell it off the back of the K-truck. Hey there, you want some soap? Smell you real good.
I mean, I feel like I feel like you should do that.
Get that pussy and caca staying off you.
I feel like you should do that. Like, I mean, soap making isn't that hard. Get some beef tallow. Get them all natural. Get them all natural soaps. Just do it in your bathtub. You know, cut it up real quick. I feel like you probably make a good amount of money selling it, especially where you live. Yeah. Especially where you live. Like, this is 100% organic soap. Like, I feel like you
like Fight Club. Just steal it off of the plastic surgeon dumpster.
Oh, from not just Fight Club, but the other TV show. What was it called? Nip Tuck. Yeah, like Nip Tuck. Yeah. Just walk into the hospital. Y'all have fat? What? Like, just looking here for all the fat. Why? Like, I make soaps. Just want all the fat, all your fat. Like, no, yeah. But that's exactly what I'm up to right now. Oh, dude, here I have a complaint. I'm currently playing Assassin's Creed Mirage. Okay. All right, man. I think
Sloan from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes. I really think Assassin's Creed needs to scale it back a bit. They need to scale it back a bit. Like, don't get me wrong, it looks cool. It's cool, and I'm having a lot of fun with it right now. But man, it's a lot. I don't know if it's because I'm old, but like, it's a lot. It's a big ass map. There's a lot to fucking do. And I'm I'm like, dude, like, I'm sitting there playing, like, hey, bro, I kind of just want to play the linear story. Like, I don't want to be out there doing all this and doing all that.
I mean,
I feel like Assassin's Creed got way too big for like what it is. Like, for me, I honestly think the perfect like size of like the map and stuff you should do is Black Flag. It's like for me because the first one that I actually like sat down and played and got really into Assassin's Creed wasn't until Assassin's Creed 3 with Connor. That was the one that I first actually sat down and played, and then I played Black Flag after, and Black Flag is my favorite one. And then after that, it was what was it? Origins, I think, was after. No, it wasn't Origins. There was Syndicate, which that one was okay, but I didn't like that you had to go around and like own all the territories, and they were constantly being taken away from you. I thought the Syndicate one, I liked it. I thought it was really cool because it had somewhat of a steampunkish vibe to it in a way. I thought that one was really cool. And then there is no Unity. Unity was okay. Unity was okay, and I liked. Yeah, and I like that they had the 4. You could go between like 4 different assassins, or you could have help. That was a really cool mechanic, even though it had a shitload of bugs in it. And then it was Origins, I believe. Origins was the other one that I fully played. The only thing I really didn't like about Origins was that there wasn't enough stealth. That's what I didn't like about it. There wasn't enough, like, bro, this is Assassin's Creed. That's about stealth. I want stealth. And there wasn't like that much stealth in it. I will say, like, don't get me wrong, I love all the lore. I love all the history and the way it looks in each one of these games. But then I after Origin, I didn't play Valhalla. I played Odyssey a little bit. And that's where I was like, okay, I just stopped playing Odyssey because it was huge. Dude, Odyssey is fucking huge. Huge. I was like,
that's why I haven't played it.
It's like, dude, that's a lot. Like, it's cool, but that's a fucking lot, dude. It's a lot. Because
Odyssey was also when they started selling like the shortcuts or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's when they started having those passes that you would pay money to cut the grind out of the game.
Yeah.
But to go back to like what you said, that like they need to scale it back. It's like, yeah, they like with Assassin's Creed, sure, but I don't think it's just like an Assassin's Creed issue. I think it's like a Ubisoft issue because Ubisoft is famous for their open world games.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they're known for. And they've had that complaint like for a while already. I'm talking at least maybe like 10 years that too many of their open world games are like big, like in the sense of like scale for a map. And a lot of them are either empty, as in there's nothing to do. The map is just big, but it's empty. Or they just fill it with like random shit, like to like bloat the game time.
Yeah.
And it's like, but it's not fun to do all these like quests and collectibles,
Yeah.
The reward should be, that like the player likes doing them and they get like something in the end. But some of these is more annoying than anything, and it's just so they can say like, "Oh, we got 80 hours of gameplay in this one game," and it's like, yeah, but if it's not fun, who cares?
I think what they're trying to do is like, oh, they got 80 hours of gameplay, cool. And then it's like, well, GTA is open world. It's like, yeah, I know GTA is open world, but I can do all kinds of fuck shit in GTA. And that's what makes it fun. I can do some really crazy shit in GTA. I really can't do that in Assassin's Creed. And for it being Assassin's Creed, like, I would want, if you're going to have this giant open world game and, you're bloating this gameplay, like, let me go into all the buildings and throw in some extra Easter eggs. Let me go in there and do some crazy shit. Like, just let me assassinate everybody in my fucking sight. Like without, fucking up the animus or whatever. Like, let me go do it. But I think I just want it to be scaled back. I think Assassin's Creed Mirage is cool. It's really great looking. I want them to have more costume options too. Like, that's another thing that I wish they would have more of. I really like all the different eras, and they have some cool costumes, and I feel like they can have more. There's more open to creativity for their developers and stuff to add all these cool, crazy costumes. And when they did the little like battle pass thing or whatever, so you can cut the grind, that was fucking stupid. I don't want that in Assassin's Creed. I don't want to have to pay for a battle pass in Assassin's Creed. What the hell is that? Like, no, I just want all. I just need them to scale it back a bit. Like I said, it looks cool. It looks great. I just kind of want to keep this story going. This is one of those games where it's like I don't mind it being linear with the story and a little bit of open worldness, but to the scale that they are now, I'm like, dude, it's it's too much. At least for me personally, I feel like it's too much. Like cut it back, man. Cut it back, and I think you'll do a lot better. And also the mechanics of it, I still fucking hate. I still hate some of the mechanics. The way you run around and the parkouring, to me still feels clunky. It still doesn't feel smooth.
Yeah.
And like all the movements and the running around still feels clunky as shit. It doesn't feel smooth. And it's like, man, y'all been doing this for this long and this shit still feels like this is a problem to me. Like, come on, bro. This has got to be way smoother. Way easier.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right. And on that note, I think we will wrap things up here. So, you alphas, let us know in the comments if you guys know any Reddit moderators.
Yeah, right. Tell us your stories.
Yeah. Just leave us a comment. Let us know. And hey, we're still 3 subscribers away from our 100, and we will deliver on the 100 subscriber special. So, tell your friends, tell your grandmas, tell your mom to subscribe to the show so we can hit that 100 milestone. And yeah, let us know in the comments what you guys thought about any of the stories we talked about today. Let us know what you guys think about Assassin's Creed and open world games. Or whatever.
Last time
just
you
let us know how
changed
you
your filter.
Yeah, we're over here giving you advice on your cars. Like, let us know.
Yeah, just drop a comment, leave us whatever, and we're gonna read it. It's fine,
what?
guys.
Tell us what gear car you have, and we'll give you a diagnosis over the internet. Fuck it.
Hey,
man, my car's making a ticking sound every time I turn it on. Like, all right, sir, what you need to do is does it turn over? No, then you need a fucking battery. Next.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
My
go.
car sounds like Ric Flair every time I
Oh,
say
sorry. Woo. I saw that. That was funny. Oh, that was
all
good.
right. And on that note, alphas, we will catch you all on the next one.
Laters.
Peace.